Dragon Keep is calling through the winding cobbled streets. The roar of the adventures falling at your feet. Gothic craft, grab your sword and shield. Bring your dragon to heel. Gothic craft, create a world that feels magic and Time is slowly turning as the streets and castles burning. It's up to you to save the day. Gothic craft, grab your sword and shield. Bring your dragon to heel. Gothic craft, create a world that feels magic and real. Destiny is laid before you as you draw your sword. Be the hero we believe in and save the Gothic craft, feel your sword and shield. Bring your dragon to heel. Gothic craft, create a world that feels magic and
Hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the live stream. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us. Tonight's stream, I'm actually building for once. And yeah, as the title suggests, we are going to be continuing with attempting to complete a castle on a live stream. But since Gothic Craft came out on Thursday, I thought it'd be only fitting to try me hand at using the mod myself. So rather than kind of showcasing all the pieces, I think we said on the last stream, what I'm going to do is going to kind of show you how I build with it and run through some of the pieces as we go. And yeah, hopefully by the end of it, we'll have a fully fleshed out castle. I found a nice spot on Ragnarok to attempt this. So yeah, bear with me, and hopefully we'll get it done in a few streams. But you know how good I am at completing castles. This is probably the third, I think it's the third, or maybe it's the fourth attempt at getting one done. So I did promise one day you will see a completed castle. So hopefully this series is that series. But yeah, thank you so much everyone as well who's purchased the mod. It's had quite a good rate of downloads over the past 4 days. Again, in the title I have said I've got a few to give away. Me and Crazy got 3 codes to give away tonight as well, so stay with me, watch throughout the stream. We'll be giving them away as well. So if you haven't purchased it yet, or you're just thinking about getting it, hold off, that's because there's 3 copies to give away tonight as well. As always, we'll start with some shout outs. Again, if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. To keep this as interactive as possible, please. And yeah, hopefully we'll make a start with this building very, very shortly. So we'll start by saying a big warm welcome to the following: 1840 Charlie, how you doing? Candice Livingston, as always. Nunya Bundes, how's it going? We've also got Wayward Colton here as well. The Reverend, as always, buddy, how are you doing? Says already voted for both accounts. That's crazy as well, because you were a tester as well, so you had it for free, mate. So do appreciate the support, man, as always. Chris Finch, how's it going, mate? Says, a Tam 120 on the castle. Nightmare, I know. Adventures with Dread, how's it going? We've also got Hyper Apex in there as well. Tommy Borg, as always, buddy, says, where's my aquarium? Shell, as always, how's it going? Zan Beneta, how's it going, buddy? Cyan as well. Sign up, Rest. We've got Gamer Wolf 94. How's it going? We've also got in the chat Man of the Mask, Crafty Mama 1914, and Tommy Borg says coming in with the 199, saying, "You know why I'm here." I'm sure we did say it on the last stream though. There is the Oasis Genesis Part 1 is coming out, and that's fully water, so I did say we'd probably make a start on it then. But yeah, how you doing, Tommy? I do appreciate the 199 as always, mate. Corey Corn, how's it going? I bought it and accidentally on purpose got 2 others to buy it. Good man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Corey. Sebastian, how's it going? We've also got, hey, Sir Bessa, welcome back to Team Green. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Genuinely appreciate it. We haven't even started the stream yet, and we've got some love and support. So thank you so much, Tommy, and thank you so much, Sir Bessa. I genuinely appreciate it. Reference is doing well, about to leave, and Shepherd, 9 students, 3 states away for an academic conference. Wow, good luck with that. Yeah, man, good luck, buddy. Joanna, how's it going? We've also got Tommy says, I haven't been here for a while, but I'm so looking forward to Genesis for this build. I'm super excited to get my Fish Kingdom. Yeah, and you know what though, and I have again, hopefully the good thing as well with the Bob's Tall Tale stuff that's coming along with that as well. There'll be some good pieces we can use, with it being like a pirate themed as well. So yeah, fingers crossed, Tommy. Fingers crossed. Science says, gotta try to win it for the other half. And the All Mon player says, been a while, but hello, how you doing? It has been a while. How you doing? I've been having a blast with the Gothic mod on my Cathedral. Yeah, hopefully, you know what? Hopefully you're all enjoying it. There is a few things we are looking to implement and add as we speak. There's a few things we're going to be changing, mixing up, and some new pieces being added shortly as well. So, yeah, all the stuff that didn't make it in the first draft, give it a couple of weeks, and you should be seeing like a quality of life update, we'll probably call it, rather than a big overhaul. Because again, there is quite a few things, because we did have to release it 2 weeks early. We did think we had 2 more weeks. So yeah, without kind of boring you with the details, it was a mad rush the last 2 nights to get this out in time for wildcard. But so there's a few things we didn't implement, didn't add, but that'll be happening very, very shortly. Tommy, again, mate, thank you so much with the 199. Says, can you name after my? Can you name it after me? After the we'll call it Tommy Boggs 199 Aquarium. But I do appreciate it, mate. Absolutely. Lots of time to make a castle, says Nunya. And the All Mon Place says, Arc kills my console right now, so been waiting until Wildcard gets whatever it keeps breaking fixed. There is meant to be an update coming out shortly with the new Unreal Engine that's meant to fix a lot of the performance issues. Oh, holy crap. The Reverend, man, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. As always, you're a legend. Welcome, Tommy Borg. Also, welcome gift players to Gamer Wolf, All Mon Players, Fatal Fury, and 5 from me and 5 from Mikey. Thank you so much, Mikey in spirit. A huge welcome to Gaming Empire, to Degenerate Burglar, Mallet Brett, and even Knight, as well as Urugu Peep Pep. Mike, Reverend, honestly, thank you so much, guys. I genuinely appreciate you do this each and every stream. Paint in the chat, Green, as always. Cannot thank you enough. And as I said before, save trip, mate. And yeah, 9. Did you say 3 states? Holy crap, that's a long drive. Mr. Curly says, Clingers, Castles, Cosmetics, Utilities, Structure, Skins goes well with Gothic Craft. Good. That's what that is exactly what we like to see. Other mods being used with other mods. And Shell, thank you so much, man, with the 5 gifted members. What an absolute legend you are. Thank you so much, man. A huge warm welcome to the new members, courtesy of Shell. And that is, can't pronounce that one, typical, to Tab 1138, to Eartooth 16. Why? What's going on with these names? Say Barrick and King Shadow 3599. Honestly, thank you so much, Shell. Absolute legend. Appreciate you, man. Wow, that was mad. Right, you know what? I think before it gets too crazy, we'll make a start. But before we do, as always, massive thank you to the sponsors of the channel. That is Nitrado. Without them, guys, we wouldn't have the servers that we've got to play on. Sorry, there is 7 in total. They are all cross-platform. They're all free to play as well. All you've got to do is join the Discord, join a tribe, fill out a roster, tell us who you are, so the mods don't kick you, and yeah, enjoy. Really good rates, not too boosted, not too mental. Good mods on there as well, friendly servers, and we've also got build challenge servers as well, where we do competitions every month as well. So yeah, head up to my Discord, fill in the roster, and join the servers. But yeah, massive thank you to Nitrado as always. Without further ado, I think we should get cracking with the knacking. Right, all going well. We shouldn't have too many issues now, I hope anyway. We did have a few crashes when Arc released their update a couple of days ago, but since then we have been okay. So I am going to keep saving periodically as we go. I have placed down a foundation because this is kind of where I want to start building from. I thought, you know what, save us a bit of time of me messing about forever. So I believe this straight here, the idea is to go all the way around this. This is going to be my castle. I want to try and make a walkway on the way up here as well. So I want to try and build into the terrain. Normally just build on flat ground. So again, the last castle, although it wasn't complete, I did like the way it was kind of built into the terrain. So yeah, so this is where we're building. For those who want to follow along after the stream, I do apologise in advance. There'll be more demolition than there is building, as always with my builds. But if you do want to follow along, you do want to build this in the same spot, this is where we are on the map. I'll just quickly show you there. That is 41 latitude and 27 longitude. So that is where we are. Opposite the green obelisk, give a bit of an opposite that castle. Probably the easiest way to explain it. Right, okay, we'll make a start. Fernandez, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. As always, Mike is in Nevada, says Adventures with Dread. Hey, Fernandez, doing well. Finishing the castle would ruin his legacy, says. You know what? You're right. One day though, one day it will happen. I'm not going to go too big with this one. I know I say this every time, but you know, I've purposely chose a spot which isn't massive, so I will run out of ground at some point. So I'd like to think tonight is the night that we get this complete. Well, not tonight, but tonight is the start of the stream where we get this complete. So anyway, I'm waffling, but let's make a start. Everyone see a little preference for. That's the problem. The problem is, I'm doing this live, and I'm chatting to yous, so that always kind of messes things up. I have spawned in all of the wood stuffs, so hopefully we've got everything we need to start with anyway. But you know, as always, this kind of inventory always gets clogged up. Because you keep spawning stuff in, and I've already got it in my inventory. Right, okay, let's start with the castle and the trim. I ain't worried. Aaron's got skills. You know what? I haven't built in a while, though, to be fair. So I think I appreciate the faith and the confidence. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Look at the blame shift, as always. As always, got to blame you guys. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Great gods of Arcdom and the internet, bless your favourite builder modder with superhuman focus, and may his drink be ever energizing. Even finished it will look amazing. You know what? Even unfinished. You know what, Chris? I genuinely want to get at least one build completely done. To be fair, I did think I was going to do the last one, but I mentioned earlier, before we started building Castlecraft, that I had a massive corruption on this server, on this map for some reason, and all of my single player builds went kaput. So I did have full intentions of doing that one, because I did. It was the most complete one I've done. I will say that. By a long shot, it was the closest I'd get to a complete complete build. Right, okay. Let's focus, Longstaff. Focus. Right. Sandy, welcome to the stream, mate. Says, let's make some bets. Will this one be finished? We've just been talking about that. I've got every confidence that it's going to get done. I think the only thing is, all I need to do really is not focus on the chat. But that's a bit of a problem because kind of need the chat. Because without you, there's no point in live streaming, is there? Right, why is my console not work? Why can't I bring up the console commands? There we go. That was weird. That was weird. There we go. Sebesta says, why do you use wood? I always build with stone. You know, it's more of a habit than anything else, but I like the fact that with wood, it's a complete contrast to anything else. Obviously, I'm skinning, but not that I would not know that I've skinned something, but I like the fact there's the front and the back look completely different as well. It's more of a habit. I just like building in wood. It's yeah, don't know why. I'm a creature of habit, man. I think that's where it is. But yeah, I did go through a phase of building with metal, but that really ruined us. I didn't like that at all. Right, so just gonna try. I'm hopeful that there isn't gonna be too much messing around and rebuilding stuff, but I want to try and get as I always do, a bit of a foundation going. Because obviously we're going to go back, but I don't know how far back. But what I will try and do is get around this kind of shape first. And again, I don't know why I do this, but I never start with the castle. I always build with everything around the castle. I don't know if that's the... Well, I was going to say, I don't know if that's the wrong way of doing it, but clearly not, because I've never finished one yet. But you know what I mean. Where is it? There we go. The Wetwood Castle, indeed. It's part of Rag. There's skulls everywhere. Yeah, there's skulls everywhere, Cyan. Broken. We can test it because I'll be using that tonight, Sandy. So what's people been saying? What are they saying is broke? Variants not switching. We should be good. I'll test it. Give us a few minutes once we get to that stage. Yeah, that's the only thing with updates. It's massively frustrating when things stop working. All right, so people's confirming. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So yeah, we'll we'll just put a few more of these down, get a good shape going, and then we'll skin as we go. I don't know how do you use skins? Do you use skin as you go, or do you build first then skin at the end? because I really struggle to visualize things until it's until I've skinned it. I know some people work differently, but just out of curiosity, just who skins as they go? BB says I was literally about to just sorry, I was. Let's start again. Literally was just about to launch my game, and a 3.6 update flew in. Yeah, I know I got one the other day. I don't know if that's the same one. Unless there's I hope there's not another one. I try to build first, says Nunya. If I know what I want from the looks, a bit of both. Yeah, I just struggle. Especially when there's kind of like unique pieces to a mod as well. Again, don't know how far we're gonna go with that. So don't know. JYK, how you doing? Says hi, Aaron. Long time no see. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It's got everyone's tags at the moment, so apologies if I don't recognise your name. But yeah, welcome to the stream. And we've got Face Shadowing. Face Shadowfang says I first build and skin after. I build a section then skin. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it. Treacherous, to be fair. I build small sections, skin it, repeat, all done. Yeah, I guess with the archers and stuff, absolutely. Cyan, I get that. I'm just, I just really struggle. Right, okay. Where we going? What we doing with this? We need some walls. But we're going to swap with the walls there. That'll do. And I am going to keep saving as we go. Do I? The question is, how high do we go as well? So I'm just going to mess about with this a little bit. I think I'm going to go with a full one. Maybe it's like that. So, yeah, okay. So we'll try this. Let's try this and see what happens. Yeah, that's what I'm like, Crafty. But I do know some people that can do a full build or a massive chunk of the build and then just skin it. And yeah, I really struggle with that because I'm the same, because I demolish stuff at the best of times, and I'm so indecisive as well. That's another problem I've got. Yeah, Brini just rattles through a build. It's insane. So we got wall, gap, wall, gap, wall, gap, wall, gap. I might even put... Let's try it. You know what? Let's just skin it. I was going to say I might just try doing something, but this is my problem. I can't come up with the idea until I see what it looks like. One, two. Yeah, gun seems to be working absolutely fine, Sandy. In fact, that would be huge if I do that. Okay, right. Yeah, I did say I was going to be demolishing stuff. Didn't take long. Do that. Didn't take long. We'll end it there. Gamer Wolf says, I like the mod, Gothic Craft. No, good stuff, man. I do appreciate it. Like, I mean, yeah, it took a lot longer than expected, and I blame Sandy for that, because the initial plan was going to be to release it alongside Lost Colony. But then, obviously, Sandy gave us an opportunity that we couldn't say no to, obviously, coming up with the Christmas skins for Wildcard. So, yeah, that kind of put us back about 3 or 4 months. But in a way, I'm glad, because I think, although I think it would look good on Lost Colony, I don't think many people are still playing Lost Colony because of all the bugs and issues with it. So, yeah, your fault, Sandy. No, but it was, again, but what I will say as well is that, you know how sometimes I say about coming back to builds, I like to come back to builds after a while because it gives us fresh ideas. That really helped with Gothic Craft, to be fair, because I don't know about you, Sandy, but I'm Fernandez as well, if you're still in the chat. You know, when I'm making the mod, a lot of the time you kind of get like overwhelmed with how many structures you've got to do, and run out of ideas. So I think being able to kind of come back to after a 3 or 4 month kind of hiatus from it kind of helped with to kind of refocus. So yeah, it was a blessing in disguise, to be fair, and you know, it was great to be able to finally kind of make something official for the game as well, which is, you know, which was amazing. Amanda Burns, how you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. There we go. We'll just do one for now because, again, I don't know how far we're going to go with this. I don't know it. So, what am I doing? Skin it. Yeah, the map itself is insane, and it's great what they've done. But yeah, it's proper buggy. I know that causes a lot of problems, especially on console for some people. It might be about 6 minutes to get bored, and overwhelmed, and then eventually crack on and finish. Yeah, and that's, to be honest with you, that's why these streams work really well for me, to be honest with you, because I can just do, you know, a 3 or 4 hour stint, and then have time to, like, I don't know, reflect how badly some things have gone or what I could do differently and stuff. So I do like splitting this over a few episodes. Hey, Crazy, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Welcome back, man. I feel the same. I have 4 mods ready, but not quite at the moment. They lack that oomph. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I can only do one at a time. Yeah, I don't know how you manage to multitask like that with loads of mods kind of spinning at the same time. Pretty mad, man. So one thing we still haven't mastered yet, and the reason why we haven't done it is because we can't think of a... I get easily bored, that's why. Haven't thought of a way of doing this without adding lots and lots of structures, is that the trim piece... So we do have a way now. So basically, if you look at the trim piece, we have a way of... normally, on Castlecraft, you would place a half pillar there, and then skin it with the trim. Whereas with the new set, what we've got is we've got different variants of this. So we've got the standard, we've got the one with the slot in there. We've then got an extended version, which you can flip left or right. And that allows you to kind of fill in these gaps. We've also got a full section as well. So corners are easy. So you just place that, flip it, fills the corner. But that's already, if you go through it with this, we got 1, 2. Well, we've also got these other trim pieces. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces. I do want to be able to come up with an idea to kind of fill in these gaps, but you'd have to have another 2, one as it is and one with a slat, and then you have to have a full one again. So we're probably looking at about 15, 20 pieces just to get these filled. So at the moment, you can either leave it as a gap, fill it with a pillar, or what I like to do and it's a workaround at the moment, is switch these two to the extended and then overlap them. So it doesn't look great, but from a distance, it isn't too bad. No light skins as of yet, but our Deco mod will always have light. Castlecraft Deco has tons of light. Exactly, yes. And again, because we knew we weren't going to be bringing out the Deco mod as quickly or alongside this at the same time, just because of how long this took, to be fair, we did add a lot of decorative pieces to this structure set. So again, things like curtains and flags and all that kind of stuff that you expect to see in the Deco set is actually in the structures. So yeah, it's not every piece. Not a ton of them, but there's enough to kind of get a good looking build done. Amanda, we're doing a castle. We're doing a Gothic castle. Or we're going to attempt a Gothic castle. And also what I'd like to do with these is add a nice kind of back end to them as well. So we're just going to... What I'm going to be doing is, as we go, moving across the different sections. So rather than doing everything in one go and boring the hell out of you with, repetitiveness, we will be kind of flitting between different parts of the build like I always do. But I just kind of want to get an idea in my head. I don't want to do the whole lot just in case it we need to take it down and move it because I've been there before as well. So we'll just, in fact, I don't need to do all them. I just need to do that, and that. Shell, probably 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. Because what we need to do is let it settle in, iron out all the bugs, because inevitably what there will be is issues with the current structures. But yeah, there will be a mod update coming out fairly shortly, because there was a few things we didn't get in there that we're working on. But yeah, probably next month after, where we start doing big updates and that type of thing. Electric Treasure Hunter says, crazy respawn. I have both Castle and Gothic mods, and I can't find a light skin for the Omnilight or Wall Lantern. Is there one? Yeah, he's already answered that. God, so bad. Right. Again, just going to do one just to get a feel for what it's going to look like. But I always like to kind of fill these in rather than keep them hollow. Just I think it adds a little bit more kind of character to it, a bit more depth. But that's just me. Problem with vanilla torch is you have to fill with wood. The powered lights are better, but yeah, but we do. So we have two torches on here. We have in Deco. Can we get an Aaron skin? Says Nunya. Why not? What would that consist of, though? That's the problem. What would that look like? So this one here, you do have to add the wood to get this to work, but we do have a second one in here, which is just always lit. So there is a couple of torches in here, just 2 at the moment. But again, the beauty is we can just keep adding and adding and adding. Now it's out. And now it's already been approved. The whole kind of update process is so quick, so easy. We don't have to get it authorized by Wildcard or anyone like that as well. At least the hairstyle, yes. Can you imagine? We did have a little. Sandy did make me a while back. He did make me a little chibi. I think we need to update that chibi as well. I think now to something a bit more me looking. Right. I think this is where I want to be. He says. Okay. Cyan, we need to add some to Mike's build. I only added the gargoyle ones. Yeah, they're pretty good as well because they don't require fuel. kind of feel like we need to go out a little bit more. Do we go out one more? That's a lot though, isn't it? But then right, okay, we are. We're going to do it. We're going out one more. Oh, god damn. Nunez says, where's everyone from? I don't want to get it wrong. Answers on a postcard. Where do you think I'm from, Nunya? Where do you think I'm from? I'll not be offended. I'll not be, because you've got no idea some of the things that people have said or where people think I'm from. So go on, have a guess. Have a guess. I'm from the zoo. I hope you're answering the question. From the zoo. What were we talking about? Mystical One Wolf says Scotland, so that's wrong. But I get that a lot. I do get that a lot. Again, I am so sorry if I keep demolishing this, but we've got to get the foundations right, because if we don't, the rest of the build's going to look off. Like, yeah, and you know what I'm like. It'll be a full stream of me rebuilding the whole thing. Americans always say UK or Australia, but I know better to say that. Dunholy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Says, would love some more Gothic inspired crafting stations right now. I'm using a mixture of Castlecraft and Clingers, but my ADHD makes me change them way too. Yes, again, they will happen. We did a lot of crafting stations and stuff for Castlecraft. We're going to do the same for Gothic, but yeah, I said before that the issue is we've got to. There's probably the first kind of 3 to 4 weeks. Certainly, will. What the hell have I done? Will be refining and fixing bugs that people find. So yeah, it's only been out a few days, but I'm guaranteed there will be some things that crop up. We've already found a couple ourselves. They aren't kind of game breaking or nothing like that. Don't worry, but yeah, just things that need to be like refined and fixed and whatnot. He's from Poopa Scooper Town. I am indeed. I am indeed. If anyone's watched Jimmy Carr, you'll know exactly what that's referenced to as well. There's a mod somewhere on my stupid long mod list with Aaron's tool belt skin. Yes, it is the Extra Life skin. It's got mine and Raz Clark's skins that was made for that event. So yeah, I think Raz Clark's is like a Spider-Man costume, and mine's obviously the tool belt. He does look like a good English muffin. I don't even know if that's a compliment or not. That's funny. Beans and toast, Aaron? What, are you asking for my opinion on beans and toast? Because beans on toast is, it's, yeah. Especially when you're starving and it's a really quick thing to make. Don't mind beans on toast at all. Nooks and crannies. They're all coming out now. Right. And I am going to pull this forward as well. You're going to hate us, but it's happening. Sorry. But I'm happy. We're past the ledge. That's the main thing. Past the ledge. This is the way, indeed. But this is always the hardest part, and again, I think next... I always say this, but next time I'll do it off camera. But I think if I do it off camera, it's kind of cheating, isn't it? Kind of defeats the whole purpose of a live build if I just say, oh, I did all this off camera. And then it's already there. So, yeah, we'll... we'll struggle, and you can struggle with us, I guess. One, two, bosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess we're just going to go full one there. Okay. We're here for the creative process, Erin. Don't let them lie to you. This is it. I mean, it's a good job because there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that happens on these streams. There we go. There we go. It ain't cheating if you made... I guess. But who knows if I did or not. This is the thing. I could lie. Don't even think I need that there, but I'm going to put it there just in case we're building something else off of it. Here comes the rain. We love a bit of wet wood. We do. I prefer watching the build. It gives me ideas, and how. Yes, you know what? 100%. I agree, and that's one of the reasons why I started doing live streams. To be fair, was to one, get rid of the boredom, because again, when I was doing tutorials, the amount of time I would spend just doing this on my own and just interacting with people in the comments section, that was it. I thought, you know what? Let's just live stream so you can you can endeavour the pain with us as well. There we go. There we go. Easy, easy. Mystery Magic, how you doing? Says salve everyone. Will this be a mystery castle with a lot of secrets in it? Oh, we could add a lot of secrets in it, but it'll potentially it'll be a castle. If you've not watched any of my streams before, be prepared for a lot more smashing than building. But that's just how we roll these days, I guess. More Gamer, how you doing? Good evening, everyone. Been a long time. Good to see you live. Oh, how you doing, man? It's been a while, man. It has been a while. Appreciate you being here, though. So again, we're just gonna go. Oh, I should have put one there. We should have. Nope. It's all, to be honest with you, there's a little bit more pressure put on us now because building with my mod as well. I'm building with our mod, it's like added pressure. I've got to come up with something good and make make the mod look good as well, so there's more pressure on today. I'm just going to keep putting these on, even though we probably don't. Well, we definitely don't need the structural support, but I'll put as many as I can, so it gives us a little bit more foundation support to play with, I guess. Aldiana says, amazing mod, I can't wait to finish my current build so I can start playing more with it. Ah, good stuff, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. But okay. We'll end it there for now. These are just trim pieces that I'm putting in. Also, whilst we're on the subject of trim pieces, I don't think I showed you this during the mod reveal, but we added just standalone ceilings walls and quarter walls that you can use with the trim set, which will give you like small and large windows, and they have got variants on them as well, so different versions. So again, you're not limited to having them inside of the window frames. You can kind of put these inside, or if you put them behind here like I was doing before, you can make some kind of funky items. Kinji Snow, this mod is Gothic Craft Structures. It's actually mine and Crazy's mod. We made it ourselves, and it was released on Thursday last week. Stick with the stream, because I am giving away 3 copies of that tonight as well. But yeah, it's Gothic Craft Structures. Yeah, but is it on a door? I can't remember if we put it on a door or not. We definitely put it on a large dino gate. We put it on a large dino gate. It is $5, Kinge. But again, I'm giving it away tonight, so there's 3 copies to give away. So if you want to stick around. Did we put it on a door? I can't remember. Is Crazy in the chat? Can he remember? Who knows? Let's give it a go. Nope. But where it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is on this piece. So if you put a dino gate in there and skin it, you can create massive windows as well. So big stained windows, and again you can change all these. So it is, we've added, we're getting there. So we're slowly adding the pieces that people want. Worth me one. I appreciate it, man. You know what? It's you know what? We're so happy. I'm so happy that we've managed to get it at that price point. To be fair, because I just think sometimes, you know, $5 isn't stupidly expensive, but again, it's not cheap either. So I get that as well for some people who do struggle with it. But yeah, I think $5 is the sweet point personally. Yeah, exactly, Cyan. 500 pieces, so that's, yeah. I'd like to think it's probably money well spent. Although I would say that because, yeah, it's our mod. Sorry, I know you're gonna hate us for this, but I'm just repeating what I've just done. Again, though, gotta be right. Hey Jim, how you doing, buddy? Need a stained glass version of the tech doors and the gates. Yeah, tech door. Yeah, I'm sure we'll do that at some point. Tech. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people don't put skins on tech. It's because it works completely differently. But yeah, good point, buddy. Good point. Sebesta says, I'm finished with my challenge build. Do I need to give you the coordinates? Just put down a tech teleporter, a small one, and have it set to public, and I'll be able to find it. Because yeah, looking forward to that as well. Because people's been building for over a month as well. So really looking forward to what everyone's done with the community as well. Community build challenge is always one of my favourite things to do. Always one of my highlights. Hey, Nunya. I've missed doing this, to be fair. I've missed building. Just missed this side of it. So yeah, I'm excited to be back. I'm glad I'm back. You know what? Hopefully, if you Kinge Snow, if you watch this stream, you should be able to get a good feel for what you can do with a mod, because there's a load of different items in here. Probably won't get to them all, but there's so many different pieces. Yeah, and next month's challenge goes without saying. It will be a Gothic themed build challenge. How's it going, Baha, mate? Welcome to the stream, pal. How you doing? Hey, Jay Dayton, first thing you come in, ask if the castle's going to be complete. What do you think? What do you think, pal? The square stone tiles are pretty cool as well because the triangle ones, you can literally... There's so many different... You know, we've got different versions in here as well. Change the material settings, change the marble to... I'm pressing the wrong button. Change the material, change the marble to a dark marble or a light marble. We've got loads of different versions of carpets as well, so you can change the carpets and the different patterns to the carpets. There's loads of stuff you can do on it. It's actually insane, to be fair, the amount of... you can toggle the weather on and off. There's just so many different options. So many options. This is the most comfy castle he has ever built. Thanks, Baha. Appreciate the support, mate. Appreciate the support. I appreciate that, man, Ken's store. Thank you so much, man. It's if you do buy it, I appreciate it, pal. Thank you. Your lava structure skins are going to complement this mod so much. Yeah, you know what? It's never even thought of that, to be fair, and that's probably something that I think we should consider. Maybe do an update for the do an update with the, what do you call it, the elemental mod. Yeah, man. Okay. I'm not sure, Chris, what map to do it on. It needs to be a big map. But again, with it being Gothic as well, I think a lot of people want to kind of build in either lava or snow, so we are kind of limited in terms of... Ooh. I think I've already given myself an idea. I think I've already given myself an idea here. 3. If I can build around this rock. Oh, if this works, if this works, I think this could look pretty cool. But I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. So when you start going out. 2, 3. 3. If you don't mind, could you give an answer to my last question? When you apply the stone skin, how much does it cost, and does it also increase? No, the skin just literally changes the appearance. So if you want to build a strong structure, you just build it in metal or tech or whatever. All you're doing is changing the appearance of the structure, nothing else. Just how it looks. So it doesn't cost anything. It's just in your inventory. I'm just going to keep saving as we go. So, if I just do that. And then for now, just so I know where this is going to end, we're going to stick a pillar there. Hey Steve G, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? I already answered it, but let's pretend not to see that. No skins will never affect us. There we go. There we go. This streaming malarkey is difficult, Bar. I'm sick of telling you, man. Sick of telling you. It ain't easy. I will leave now if you're worried. Says none yet. Leave? What for? Statues and pillars was a great idea, by the way, says Jim. It was. And again, what we try to do is, you know what, that stemmed from the fact we didn't have much in the way of decor. We knew we weren't going to bring out the decor mod in time. And also as well to try and minimise on having to keep putting lots of things, like 5, 6, 7 little pieces together to make something decorative. So yeah, that's kind of where that came from. So yeah, I'm glad you noticed them. I'm glad you like them, because yeah, they are quite cool. It's Dabs, how you doing? Says it's been forever since I've seen your vids. Glad to see you still make them. Ah, good stuff, man. Aldiana 218, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Welcome to Team Green, and Rex here as well, man. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy your stay here. And yeah, thanks for the support, man. Appreciate it. Broken sit in the naughty corner till his attitude's in check. Hated putting deco box. Yeah, exactly. And that was one of the reasons. Also, as well with deco boxes. I mean, we have got them. Don't get me wrong, for some of the larger items, but yeah, the issue with deco boxes is, well, for me anyway, was I always struggle to line them up properly, man. I mean, I know you've obviously got ladders and all that kind of stuff, and there's other tricks and stuff, but the place in the world orientation, not the way you're looking. So yeah, man, try to put as much in there as possible to make life easier for everyone. That was the plan. Amanda, this is on Rag. This is on Ragnarok. This is Ragnarok. Right, okay. So once we start getting some good shape on this castle as well, I think when the lightning kind of strikes and stuff, it's gonna look pretty good, man. That was the plan. Danny, thank you so much for your continued support. 28 months as a member of the channel, which is absolutely insane. Here, and hope you've been well. I've been good, man. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate the continued support. And thank you so much. Why can't I see your name? Who's just gifted? More Gamer, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. Honestly, the support tonight's absolutely mental. Appreciate you and appreciate the support. Huge welcome to all the new members. Courtesy of More Gamer. That is Arthur. That is Emir Sisquel. To Dead 70, Elena Gothic Consumption, appropriately named, and Jamie Jimenez. Thank you so much, More Gamer. You're an absolute legend. And yeah, welcome everyone. Lots and lots of green being added tonight in the chat, so I can't thank you all enough. Thank you, each and every one of you, man. Oh, the new season of The Boys is out tomorrow. Happy days. That's mindless stupidity. Love it. Love it. There is. It's ridiculous how many maps there is, which is good. The variety is the spice of life, and I think that's what they say. We've done this before, haven't we? It's like this is the 3rd time, but 3rd time's a charm. I appreciate it, Reverend, man. You know what? I've always said I miss doing these live builds, and I miss just the stupidity of the chat as well. To be fair, just I do miss that completely. And yeah, like I said previously, the mod itself it was just mental how much time it took. Like stupid. We did think we could rattle it out because we thought, oh, we've got some experience, we've done Castlecraft, but yeah, man, we realised that there's a lot of things wrong with Castlecraft, so we put them right in this one. But yeah, man, that's I'll be back for the foreseeable future in terms of doing some builds, and I do promise at some point we will get a complete build on a live stream, because I've looked back and probably going back over a year now, I don't think I've ever finished a build now, which is like embarrassing. In all fairness, the fact that, you know, let's be fair, started my channel doing build tutorials and I can't even finish one of my own builds, so I need to up my game. And hopefully tonight's the night. Hey Darthlan, how you doing, buddy? Nunez says it truly looks like a castle. You know what? I'm glad you said that, because that's kind of the plan, to get the structure set look rustic and old. And I think at some point we're gonna have to build a more modern. I'm not saying a modern mod, but like modernish structures. Don't know what to do with that yet, but I do think we need to try our hand at something a little bit cleaner than all this dirty rock and stone. Reminds me of the old castle keeps and forts, says Nunya. And Science says, why are we blocking people for asking questions? Need to reread the mod job description. There's a question. I didn't even say it. Have you ever finished plugging the hole in your kitchen roof? Yes, that's done. That's because I didn't do it myself. We got someone in to do it. But I get where you're coming from with it now. Baha. I have the new one, not a fan of it, says Nunya. Was that Castle Keeps and Forts, Nunya? Those build tutorials were like no other, and not a lot of them were out there. Yeah, and you know what? They took far too long. That was the problem. And to be honest with you, there was a lot of kind of good builders coming onto the scene, and they'd done a much better job of the tutorials than I did. And so I just thought, you know what? Let's try and move it to something else and see how it goes. And yeah, as I said, I probably would get back to doing tutorials if I could, but I just think I wouldn't be able to do this. That's the bit I'm going to miss, the kind of interaction, the chatting and stuff. So they just take too long. Well, they took too long the way I did them anyway. Shotgun Betty says, greetings Aaron, greetings chat, loving the Gothic pack, it's beautiful. Thank you so much, man. GG Shek Chili says, please do upload the build. I am waiting for this, thanks so much for your work, man. I don't think I'll upload it, but this is why I leave these streams. So it'll be uploaded in terms of on YouTube, but it'll be as raw as this. Yeah, I noticed that, Jim. So yeah, and that's, to be fair, really clever. Beyond my my capabilities, to be honest with you. So unless someone else can come up with how it's done and pass the code on to us, I don't think I'll be able to do it. But that is the next thing I do want to learn. I do want to learn a bit of coding. Learned a lot on how to model and stuff. Not on the catwalk. So yeah, the next thing will be to learn how to do coding and stuff. So that's what I want to do, because I want to be able to do more kind of custom stuff with these skins, with these mods, rather than relying on other people to do it for us. Cheers, Shek Chili, man. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Not that I've uploaded for a while. I haven't done many uploads, but I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, pal. I like your builds you've done in the past. I normally watch it afterwards because your streams are like midnight for me. You know, I get that. Totally get that. The new build by Fildria, I can never pronounce that. But with your mod looks pretty good. It got reposted by Wildcard. Oh, nice. Nice. Is that the one he posted in response to my post? Is that the one you talked about, Sandy? Because, yeah, that one does look pretty cool. I like it a lot. So this is kind of what I want to do. I want to have a little tower. When I say a little, 3x3 all the way around, and I kind of want the here's my thought process. I want the flying buttresses to kind of almost like a spider go over these, but best laid plans. we will see. Electric Treasure Hunter says, are you planning to add some of the new variants like the ceilings and carpets to the Castlecraft? I love both. You know what? Castlecraft will get an overhaul at some point, absolutely. Because there's so much we've added to this that makes life easier. The problem we've got, though, we can't change it too much because fundamentally what will happen is everyone's builds, where we add the new stuff, it'll... I don't know. As an example, if you've got something variant level slot 3 and you add something else, everything will move across one. So you'll have like windows in the wrong places, doors in the wrong places. So it's where we put them and if they make sense. Might even add them to like a little, I don't know, Castlecraft 2.0 or something like that. I don't know, because that mod is fairly big as it is as well at the moment. So. Wait there. Hold on. What am I doing? We need a bigger gap. Stupid. I rewatched your Scorched Earth Town recently. I'm now on stream 5. Good stuff, man. Again, that's one good thing with these is, I mean, frustrating if you are following along. Totally get it. Really frustrating if you're following along. But if you just watch it till the end and then you can kind of skip and fast forward to the bits you want, after you've seen the final result, that's probably the best way of watching them streams. In my eyes. Cyan, I'm a mod. Me following instructions are a bit out of my reach. I'm the guy that gets taught to forget 5 seconds later. Yeah, but I think everyone learns in different ways. I mean, I'm a doing guy. I've got to do it to learn it. If someone tries to show me how to do it or, you know, talks about how to do it, I always struggle. Always struggle. I don't like that big gap, but we're leaving it for now. We're leaving it for now. Right. Let's go. Wouldn't mind some misplaced skins if it means an update to the... Yeah, I guess that's the only thing. We'd have to probably tell everyone that the update's coming out and what to expect in terms of like missing structures and stuff or missing skins. Get everyone's feedback to see if they're happy with that, and then and do it, because I do know a lot of people's done some massive builds and that would be a bit of a nightmare having to reskin everything. I'm sure we can figure a way of doing it. Judging by the amount of falling debris I learned through failure, says Steve. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. I'm screwed. I use a combination of Castlecraft, MSV, Viking skins, new Gothic here, and cozy cabins on every single build. Holy crap. Holy crap. I mean, It ain't much, but I'm gonna call it home. Right, okay. Wow. When you zoom out like that, it ain't much at all, is it? Right. Better get building. Better get cracking. But I think once we've got a bit of shape going, we should be able to get cracking on. I want to come hang out in your live, but it's hard because now it's 4:36, so not. No, where are you from, Darthlan? Whereabouts you from, buddy? You know what? Let's just make this interesting. Just add a little bit more. Judith says, joke, what do you do if the moon is angry with you? Only apologise and he will forgive. Oh, wow. Don't ever change geodating. So, again, let's just see where this pops out. Shall we? Alright, so if I've got a feeling this isn't gonna work, but if it does, I'm gonna be so happy with myself. Where have I just put that? How did that work? How did I double that up? That was interesting. How did I double that up? My Arc is still reserving space. Is that because of the update? Is that what you mean? Ah, Nunya, I appreciate you, man. I do. I appreciate you. Right. Here's where it gets interesting. We're going to stick some big windows there. And then I think we're going to try and add the buttresses just so we can see how far they go out. Now, we've got a small, medium and large buttress, a flying buttress, but I do think we should add an XL, an extra large one for much bigger builds. We'll see. Yeah, appreciate it, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go. Right. My favourite pieces ever. Not. I hate using... There we go. Tall walls. Right. How far out does the big lad go? Oh, is that going to clear? Is it going to clear? Where did you? Oh, I missed it. Where you come from? Where you from, Lan? Where you come from? Where did you go? We'll go down one more. I hate them, Nunya. I absolutely hate them. They're just a night. That's why I never use them normally. But I've got to because the flying buttresses are actually on them. Yeah, I do think we need an even bigger. We need a bigger lad. I want a one that comes out maybe another 1 or 2 foundations and it's a bit further down. Now I'm curious, how do you nicely extend it to the ground? Right, good. I'm glad you asked that. Because we've built these specifically to allow you to be able to do that. So, I mean, to be fair, that's not a lot. That's quite a bit of space. That's a big one. And most people would be happy with that, but not me. As always. Causing problems. But the plan is, with these, so they're designed to be either 2, 3 or 4 foundations wide. So what you would do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to attempt to extend this. So I'm just going to use foundations to get my level first. And then what I will do, I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down to there. I can probably... I'm going to do another... In fact, yeah, we'll do it there. We'll do it there. Okay. So literally what I would do, there's a couple of ways. Put a ceiling. And then we can go all the way down with pillars. And then that should... Yep, okay. And then, yeah, after that, it's all about how you want to design this yourself. So what I like to do... I'm reading, trying to catch up with chat. Oh my god, I haven't even found those yet. What? Yeah, they're on the trim set. They're on the trim set. There's loads of little hidden gems in here, to be fair. So yeah, so what I like to do with these is something like this. So, oh, we've already got them. So switch that for the shallow. And then 2 of them. Let's see. But again, loads of different designs you can do with this. You could just go straight down if you wanted to, as well, just with either large walls or normal walls. That works good as well. But I'm just going to be a little bit awkward and do something like this again, because the idea of this stream is obviously I want to get a build done, but I also want to kind of show you what you can do with the mod, or what our thought process was with the items and how we intended them to be used, you know. But again, I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with, because so there's cleverer people than me, better builders, and I'm sure there's going to be some really funky things being done. And then a roof or a ramp. Should go on there nicely. And again, the idea is, you know, it should all we use the same kind of materials and stuff, so that when you're making these, you know, they kind of blend in. So you can see that's step down an angle. We can create our own. You can even go further out with a full one if you wanted to. A full one there, and put pillars around so it kind of matches this. But I kind of like how this looks. And then we're gonna just gonna go down with these. Again, I would have liked it if this had kind of gone out a little bit further, but I guess what we could have done is, you know, I went out there by, what the hell am I doing? By a quarter. I could have went out by a full one, then added this buttress to it, and that probably would have worked. It would have given us my the reach I wanted, but we are where we are. As always. Or a spider, exactly that's Sabessa. Exactly that. We did want to do buttresses with Castlecraft, but obviously we did add pinnacles. And yeah, we just thought Gothic Craft really needed them, so there's nothing stopping us adding something like this to Castlecraft, because they are on trim and deco. So again, we just add this to the end, and there's nothing on that large wall. I don't think anyway on Castlecraft. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. Again, really no need to change to do all them, but again, it's just my brain wouldn't let us continue knowing there's little gaps. I've got something in my mouth. It's driving us nuts. Or you know how I put the pillar all the way down? This would also work as well in terms of structural support. You could just put pillars there, and that would cover the whole lot as well. I appreciate it, Gamer Wolf. Thank you so much. What I'll do, I'll just do a couple of it. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll just put full walls, I think. In fact, no, we can get away with that now, can't we? Oh, we had it first time. What the hell? See you later, Amanda. Thank you so much. As always, hope you have a good day. Oh, typical, man. We're gonna have to glitch into the ground. That's that one little. The annoying thing is with the kind of like anti-meshing, it's not like on the original Ark where you could always put your pillars and stuff into the ground. It's not like it doesn't like it. There we go. So you've got to always, or a lot of the time, you've got to go under the ground and do your things. Again, you could go with the normal thick pillars on this, but I like the thin because it's similar to the kind of thickness to this. He's from South Korea. Okay, sorry, I'm so bad. Sorry, Lan. Sorry, Lan. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, that is a South Korea, man. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, we go, man. I mean, we could even bring it out and down again, but for now, I'm probably going to keep that as it is until we figure out what we're doing and how far we're going with this. I think that works. And from down here, yeah, man, I think that's, if we can get this to go all the way around with these, I think we're going to be onto a winner. So let's just continue. 2, 3, and we'll do that. We'll just spam stuff in all the wrong places. Why not? You know, Pinnacle meant other things back in the day. As in what? Come on, educators. I think I know where this is going, but come on. Oh, I'm in a really funny position here. We've used a quarter at some point, and everything's going to be thrown off a little bit. So we need to get this back to full ones. Let's do this. So if we just go quarter here, and we'll get back to full. Haven't saved for a while. Let's do that now. Yes, okay. I think it's going to work. We're not going to put... In fact, let's just test, see what that would look like. I think this will look daft, so we're probably not going to go with it. Yeah, it looks daft, so we're not going to go with it. But we can go all the way up. No, for a G-rated stream. I kind of guessed where that was going, to be fair, because... Okay. The hell? So I don't want to put pillars on everything, so we're gonna, for now, get rid of that. I know you probably think I'm going mad because I normally put pillars on everything, but I feel like I just want to put pillars on certain parts, and then we can probably go ham with it afterwards, I guess. But for now, I just want to highlight a few bits because I think there's enough highlight personally in the structures themselves. Aldiana says, I do all my building in survival mode. Trying to replicate your building is insane. Thank the gods I'm retired, so I have some time to play. Yeah, I always say that. A lot of people do say that the followers on survival, and honestly, hats off to you if you can achieve it, because yeah, a lot of the builds are just like so not survival friendly. Yeah, a large quarter wall would be really handy. I mean, what I normally do, especially for areas that you can't see, but you will, obviously, because the window, I normally just kind of use normal walls and kind of, like, do that. But it's just lazy. But yeah, I would love a tall quarter. A wildcard, need to add that to the base game. They really do. So what I'm going to do here is that, and then just go 1 1 1 2 2 1 1 1 1 1 2. There we go. And same with that. I should have waited till I've done all the windows, but I'm so impatient. Because again, I don't know how this is going to work out, so I might have to revisit this. So anyway, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8 at the top. 8. Oh, I've missed it. There we go. Mikey, how you doing, man? Says, out of my meeting finally, at least for a while, is the castle. Shut up, Mike. Shut up, will you? If you just finished your meeting to grief me, get back to work. It's nowhere near complete, mate. But we've got to start. We've got to start, and I'm happy with that. 100% shotgun, Betty. That's exactly what I do. It's the only way I can do it, to be fair. It's the only way I can do it. Oh, nope. We don't want that. We don't want that. One thing I do like what we've done with this, and I might go back and do it with the Castlecraft windows, is how we've added the actual design of the window in the glass itself to try and fix some of that kind of, like, you know, stuttering you would get when you're flying by. So I'll show you that on this build, but again, it's just allows you to kind of like make the glass a bit more kind of detailed as well. I would say. I agree, Sylvester. Was thinking the same. I'm still wishing for a circle foundation and wall, no sides. Yeah, I mean, if Wildcard brought out that piece, 100%. The issue is, if we could do it as a skin, not a problem. But the problem you do run into is that it's very difficult to place other structures onto it because obviously there's no collision. So you do run into different problems with that. It would have to be a single piece and a single piece only, almost like a decorative item. Other window styles variants for doors, frames, and glass skins for doors, so they can be functional windows even when skins are not. Are there window style variants for door frames and glass skins for door? Not yet, Jim. Took us a while to work out what you were saying there. But the new windows, we've got quite a few variants. But yeah, we've added the kind of the metal mesh inside the window itself. And the good thing with this as well is you have got material settings, so you can actually switch off the gold pieces in the middle as well, if you just want them to be like a less decorative piece. So let me just quickly... what's he doing? There we go. Sweet. Yeah. Works really well. The glass windows, I think we've, you know, without blowing my trumpet, it's dirty enough on the inside and it's clear enough on the outside, but I think that's so much better than the Castlecraft stuff. And there's a few variants I'll quickly show you. So if you haven't seen these before, we've got... Oh, poop. We don't want to be doing that. We've got square variant. We've also got a couple of stained glass variants as well. And we've just got the clear one as well if you just want to go clear. What we got? What's the name of the gun mod? It is the variant gun. It's from Sandy Juan. Or Jan? Is it Jan or Juan? Sorry, I can't pronounce that. Apologies. Mikey, you need to put torches on your build. He does. Get some torches on him, Mike. All fully paintable glasses. I mean, yes, it's a really good point. So, just on that. every individual item here, I'll quickly show you because it is pretty cool. Let's just get some colors. Give colors. We don't want too much. What am I doing? No space. Stupid. Right, so I just want to quickly show you this. Let's go for red. So the stained glass itself, it's ridiculous. So you see how that went red? I'm gonna do something daft. We'll go for a green, and we'll do variant region 2. Let's go for a yellow, and we'll do region 3. You get the point. You can see where I'm going with this. What colour? What colour? Let's go for something. Go for white, because that shows up well. Region 4. So literally, in terms of windows and stuff, it's pretty much, possibilities are pretty much endless in terms of the stained glass, even though it'll be the same pattern. I get it. But, you know, you can see the point, and that's the last one as well, variant region 6. And again, you can still see out of them, man. It's like so good. But that's the same with all the glasses. And what we can do now as well, we can always add new stained glasses. I know there is. They got the idea. We can add new stained glasses as well, which I think is going to be a bit of a game changer as well. So yeah, we can add a few designs, but then in terms of the colours, knock your socks off. Don't know where I'm going with this. Whether we go, I think we might have to go all the way to wherever the top's going to be, the tippity top. But for now, we're just going to go to this bit because I don't know what we're doing further up. No idea. No idea. Oh, that would be so good, Chris. Imagine that. Upload photo and make your own stained glass. That would be so good. Right, okay, so oh, that would, you know what? That would be mint. That would be so good. Just like just the face in the stained glass. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Might just add it one day and not tell anyone. Right, so it starts there. There. So how did I do that then? Oh man. Yeah, this is what I was saying before. I started at a really stupid place, like with a quarter. Yeah. Whoa! What's happening? That is one thing I will say about the gun. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but on console anyway, I don't know if it's the same on PC, on controller, sorry. It's sometimes it'll just randomly start demolishing your build when you're facing stuff, so you gotta be so careful. Again, I'm just going to double check. It was there. Sweet. I hope hope this works. Please stick over. Oh, close enough. I kind of wanted this to be a little bit further out from the rock, but beggars can't be choosers at this minute, so because we're not changing it. I think what we could have done, worst case, is bring it out by another quarter. It's a demo gun all over. It is! With Aaron holding a hammer and Crazy on a keyboard. Yes, that would be so good. That would be so good. We need to do that. Yeah, I think Sandy's put it in as like a, what do you call it? At least a little Easter egg. Just demolishes it. The bits you don't. It's the bits the gun thinks you don't want. I don't know why it is. I don't know why it switches. It's probably me and a combination of the buttons that I'm pressing as I'm like flying around. I'm probably. But normally with this gun, you know, you've got to have the gun out. And you've got to go into the radio wheel to be able to, you know, change the mode. I think I'm going to add detail there. I kind of feel like it needs it. Come on, man. It's so annoying. I could never play with a controller. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I just cannot physically get away with mouse and keyboard. Now, saying that, ironically, Blender is obviously that's the thing we've used to make all these models. It purely is just keyboard shortcuts in a mouse, and I've mastered that. So it's like I can get my way around that pretty easily. But when I come to playing games, I don't know, feel more. I'm just comfortable. It's almost like I'm in my natural habitat when I've got a controller in my hands. Yeah, I remember that, Mike. I've done it a few times with platform. I've also done it as well. I've also done it as well with the what do you call it? A full boat, which wasn't fun either. God. Right, we are gonna go all the way up. I think. I feel like we need to. I think by doing that as well, it keeps the gap between the windows the same. Yes, okay. At least we know what we're working with, I guess. So I do one fully. As I said, I don't have to do them all. It'll just give us a good idea of where we're going. I think one more as well. So we go out one more. And then, because I kind of want to have like a walkway up here. And I probably want to put like a big kind of external wall around here as well, I think. Yeah, and Crazy clipped it. It was such a nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. It was one of them. To be fair, I was more bothered the fact that people had been watching for like an hour and a half. We're like an hour into the stream and that happened. Loads, Steve G, loads. I know it looks a lot very long-winded to do this process, but we need to do this at the same level. Yeah, it's a long-winded process, but at the end of the day, it gives you the result you want. So I guess, you know, it's worth it, man. Could see the colour change in his face, in your face in real time. That was horrible. And like I say, it wasn't. I mean, I've done it so many times myself, but like, yeah, it's the fact that people's like invested that time, and you know, people have donated and all that kind of stuff, and just to like watch the whole thing over again, it was like, and the only other option would be to like end the stream, and even that ain't great, is it? Let's be honest. So yeah, it was it was horrible, man. But luckily, I've only done it a couple of times. I haven't done it. I'm not like a frequent demolisher. That ain't right. What have I done? Can someone help? Can someone help? Let's just go. Build up, not down. There we go. Right. Hey, Songbird, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, that's gonna look cool. That's gonna look cool. It's gonna work. I knew you'd comment, Songbird. Aaron's building on it. I said that right at the beginning of the stream. I'm actually, for once, I enjoyed when he did the last castle and the ruins of Ragnarok. I thought, you know what, we're going to build on uneven terrain and challenge myself as well. So it's funny you mentioned that. And Mikey's Gaming Oasis, honestly, pal, Giga tier, 30 months as a member. Honestly, genuinely insane amount of time. And a ridiculous tier as well. You're a legend. Don't you love having loyal subs that remember all those little moments? I do. I do. not so much remembering all the mishaps, but I appreciate you, Mike. And yeah, maybe like I say, maybe it's not so much the mishaps, mate. Funny. Yep, probably should have done that the other way around, but who, you know what? We're live. We're live. I'm alive. Where we going? What we're doing? Yeah, like I say, I know why they've did it, the anti-mesh, but man, Mike, painting the chat green as always. You're an absolute superstar. Thank you so much. Say this every time, but your support's phenomenal, mate. It has been from day one. Huge warm welcome to the new members, and that is, again, can't pronounce that. We've got Lout Racovido. Welcome to Team Green. We've got Becca, we've got Bobo, and we've got Desert Rat as well. Thank you so much, Mike. You're an absolute legend, and a huge warm welcome to the new members, courtesy of Mikey's Gaming Oasis. Cheers, pal. yeah, I'm glad we've managed as well to be able to get the stone in this to work similar to the Castlecraft stone, because one thing I liked about the Castlecraft stone was, doesn't matter how many times you mess about with things and have walls flipped and you've got little gaps and stuff, it does hide a lot of the kind of like inaccuracies, like this one here. The gaps, you can just, you know, mash them down, and then just skin it and hide so many kind of like bad joints. So yeah, I'm really glad we've been able to recreate that with the castle with Gothic Craft as well. So that works well. Let's just save. Oh dear. Oh idea. Bomb. Someone should put together a compilation of all the little. No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't. That's not enough. There hasn't been enough mishaps to make a video. Yeah, you know what, Songbird? I appreciate that. Yeah, 100%. You know, the amount of times people like double up on, what do you call them, slope walls and stuff. You can glitch them in, and yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a few kind of like little gaps and stuff, but for the best part, yeah, it does blend. It does blend fairly well. It also causes problems as well, because like we'll have to redesign items like 100 times to get it to work. But yeah, people like yourself and other builders and stuff that you know, we do get comments and people do appreciate it, so it's definitely worth doing, man. Draco, how are you doing? Says, hey Aaron, and are we going to see a second finished castle from you? Yeah, so funny how many people's commented that. It's almost like I don't finish builds anymore. The last one, though, 100% wasn't my fault. It was when they done the update. Arc did an update, and it corrupted my single-player save. And everything went. So, that I do genuinely think, 100%, that would have been a build that I would have finished. I've got full faith in that. "100% Songbird, 100%. I've also got some cool ideas for a few more roof pieces that we're going to add in an update to allow you to kind of create even like cooler roofs, you know. Hey Slayer Zena, how you doing? Hope the move went well. Hope you're doing well in yourself as well. Lurk away, my friend. I can neither confirm or deny that, Songbird. It's not. It is on a large wall. Just to make life easier for people. I know some people got confused. Someone mentioned in the chat or in the Discord around, like, you know, it's confusing how this works. So basically, the idea is if you've got a smallish build, stick your large wall down. Quickly show you, and then using the trim piece, it gives you kind of the small flying buttress, and then there's a few. We've got a medium and a large. So again, you can stack them on top of each other. So the idea would be, how I would do it is add you can add a roof piece or a ramp piece or whatever piece you want, and then another flat and another one up there. So there's loads you can do, and the idea is, as I've done here, Songbird, I've made them so that certain 2 or 4 depending on the size you go for, it's always a full foundation gap. So if you want to do a large build like this one here, you just literally build out from it and then build a foundation from it and, you know, build the rest yourself, if that makes sense. Because again, didn't want to make them too long because some people might want them on the edges of houses and buildings, and you didn't want them like go through the glass. The glass, the roof. Holy crap! Words are hard, but yeah, that's the plan. Buttresses on a large wall. Right, I'm going to do one more. We'll go for one more. And then we can, I guess, move on to another part. Because what I don't want to do... Bloody hell, it's all a bit down there. So that's where we need to go into. Okay. But I always do this. I like make protrusions in like the worst possible places known to man. There we go. To be fair, it is, but not for. It shouldn't be for an Englishman. It shouldn't be for someone who's from the country. It shouldn't be too hard, but yeah, words, man. Yeah, I'm gonna add an XL version of this, so that's fatter, and it goes out. Maybe it's by one more foundation, so it's about there, about that high. Because although that's big, I know a lot of people big even bigger. Protrusions in the worst possible places, he says. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this conversation. What the hell? Right. I give up. Words. Where were we? What were we doing? There we go. I mean, I think that looked pretty good. Ideally, we could go out again, but I want this to kind of be, this line here, to be my castle. And I want this to be the way up. So, I kind of want this to be the, it sounds daft, but the entrance, even though I feel like this should be the back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Next year is going to make a slogan for their mods like, my tower is bigger than yours. The thing is, you can never tell really kind of how big to go with like the decorative items, decorative pieces, but I think sometimes, as I said, oh, there we go. Nice and breezy on that one. Nice and easy. I think sometimes though, having a piece, because initially when we designed this, we thought, what we'll do is we'll have pillars up here, we'll have beams, we'll have pillars, we'll have toppers, and it got daft. We thought, you know what, just stick it on one piece. Let's just make life easier for everyone. And yeah, that's how that that's how that happened. Is this on the same level? Is that? Yes, so we're building up. Yay. Okay, so where were we? In my honest opinion, the only way to know is to actually build with the mod. 100%, I would say with this mod, definitely. There's so many pieces that I think what I would probably recommend doing is just laying them all out and skinning everything and seeing what there is, because especially with the decorative pieces, there's a ton. Do. as I said, there's other ways you can kind of fill these in, but this is kind of how my design. I like this. I like how this looks. You could probably go out by, as I said before, 2 foundations wide, or just a full foundation wide and take it straight down, and then fatten it out at the end. I do realise a lot of the stuff I say doesn't make sense, and no one followed that, but in my head. So again, with this one, I might just fatten this out and take it full down, because I don't feel like it needs to have this piece. So I can show you what I was talking about, because again, I don't think it needs that. So yeah, we'll just keep what we've got. They would be full ones normally in the real world, but rather than demolishing stuff, we'll just work with what we've got, I guess. Nice, okay. You know what, Jim? We've already talked about that. But I don't think I'll be able to get it done in time for Genesis. But that is something 100% we'd love to do. Yeah, it was something we talked about. So yeah, I would love to do it. The problem I've got is, well, because obviously we model a lot, most of these structures ourselves, and the issue I've got is that a lot of the stuff, like for instance, when we did the Christmas mod, like I had to learn how to make like ice and sugar and like, do you know what I mean? Whereas, so every time we come up with a new idea or with a new mod, it's like having to relearn how to model different things from scratch, and that's the bit that takes the longest. So, yeah, I'd love to do a like a pirate themed mod. Yeah, so I think I think that works better. The fact that there's not a big kind of drop, but as I said, it's entirely up to you how you want to do that. I might even just... Is that the same level? Yes. So I might even just do that. So there's no overhang. It's just the actual... angle. And we can just plonk them there. And stick a little ramp. Yeah, much better. Okay. I think that works. Again, we can finesse all this. I just want to get the kind of the baseline down as to where we're going with it. But I think that works. Yeah, beams would have worked as well. It's a good point. That was a good idea. Yeah, so it would look like this. It's a really good point, actually. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works for now. Let's just plonk a few of these down, and then we can, as I said, try something else. Move on to a little... I did say we're going to keep flitting around between different bits of the build, because I don't want to bore you too much with repetition. But there is going to be a bit of that at some point, because we do have to fill all the gaps. Okay, we'll just leave that for now. But I do want to fill the pillars on the corners. Just so we've got a an idea what a full side's going to look like. You make a song for this mod just like Castlecraft. We did! Well, I said we. Baha did, yes. We played it at the beginning. We'll play it at the end as well. And as I said, if you're watching this now, I am going to be giving away 2. We've got 3 copies actually, me and Crazy, to give away of Gothic Craft. So if you haven't purchased it, you can get a chance. You'll have a chance to win this free. I know we've gone the wrong way. That's the only thing with it, with an angle like this. It's making sure all the pillars are, like, I don't know, consistent with the angles they're coming at, or what wall you actually snap them to. Or it is for me anyway. I just don't like to see them at different angles. So yeah, that's the same on both sides. Sweet. Raikou, how you doing? Says, I love using the Stream Forge, but can never find a nice cosmetic skin. Is there one in the Gothic Craft pack? There's not yet, but we will be doing all the utilities in a couple of weeks' time, or, well, 4 or 5 weeks. Once we've got the mod out the way and everyone's happy with it and we've ironed out all the kinks, we will be looking at doing some of the utilities. And yeah, we can add the Steam Forge to that, not a problem. Gen 1's coming in 3070, so plenty of time. Yeah, I suppose if you look at it that way, we've got ages. What am I complaining about? Yeah, you're bang on there, man. 100% Gamer Wolf. I mean, there's 500 pieces in the minute. Over 500. But yes, we're going to be adding things like utilities. We've actually got a cool water tap at the moment that we didn't get added in time. So depending on where you place the water tap, if it's on the floor or on the wall, it's 2 different variants. So there's a few things that are pretty much ready to go anyway off the bat. But yes, you'll tell me, because if you go to the Discord, there is an option in there within Gothic Craft for suggestions and ideas. So any ideas you come up with, pop them in there, and if enough people want it, we can add it. Yes. I feel like that needs another there, but I can't because it would have to be... Yeah, we're just going to have to leave it. So, yeah, so we did want to have, Jim, so we did want to have crypts and stuff like that as well. So, again, we ran out of time. So that is something that will be coming. And, yeah, it's a good point to stick them onto a bed or a cryopod. It's a good point. I'd love to have a playing organ that plays the haunted music. And, again, Sebesta will probably add something like that like we did with the harp. But that will be the deco mod. But yeah, that's a really good suggestion as well. There are so many parts and variants that I am trying to find a new way to show them and keep the video from being too long. Yeah, and that's always the issue as well. I am... Yeah, I am sorry. But we have tried to make a lot of it easier to navigate and find with them being on the material switcher as opposed to individual items. But yeah, there's still loads. Gonna make dinner chicken Alfredo, but we'll be listening in the background. Love this. Good stuff, man. And yeah, enjoy your food, man. Enjoy your food. Sounds nice. Yeah, well, I kind of am though, Mike. Kind of am. A little bit. Diddle-it. Also with this, I mean, I kind of like how you can see the rock but I still think it needs to be not blocked in, but these need to be thicker. So if I do that and take them to the edge. Like so. Just gives it a bit more, like, I don't know, beefiness, doesn't it? Bit more fat. Got a fat lad. We can, is that a full one? Nope, it's a half. Every button. Every button but the one I want. I want it. Ah! Stop! Oh, be careful. Yes, you rang. I'm about beefy pillars. Not. I didn't call beefy a fat lad. I said beefy pillars, and I called them fat lads. Right. Okay. Well, let's move on. There we go. Yeah, that's what we need. Just like a more chunky kind of fitting. Again, we can come back to these, but I do think we need to probably block these off a little bit as well. Just gives it a bit more substance, doesn't it? It just feels... That is what it sounds like, Chris Finch. If I do not win, it's going to not to buy next paycheck. I see a Castle Dracula. Ah, you know what? Fingers crossed. Like I said, I really hope you do win. To be fair, Chris, because again, you have been a long-term supporter of the channel. So I've got fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed, pal. But yeah, okay. I think that's gonna work. That's a bit of a... Oh, that's going to annoy us, because that's going to go right across. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Still a bit of a weird... it is what it is. Like, don't dwell on it, Aaron. Just move on. Just forget about it. And the question is, are we gonna... Do we? Do we? I think we do. I think we're gonna go out like that. No. Needs to be a little bit higher. Wrong thing. Good thing is though we can do a full wall, which I like, because I don't like quarters. Ah! Wow. Such an idiot. Right, anyway, full wall. I wish I was a whole lot of lady I'm just small and angry. Funny. It was funny how long it took for people to actually catch you as well when you weren't a member. That was something else. Yeah, again, a moss. We want to add a moss material. That would be pretty good. That would be really good. And again, you could just build your structure, and then afterwards, just change the material. So, like rather than having to kind of cycle through different variants and stuff. So we're gonna go. Let's see if this works. We've got 1, miss 1, 1, miss 1, 1. Miss 1. Is that right? You know what? Let's just make it easier. We'll do them all. We'll do them all. There we go. Moss material could be very good, and a variant with some bricks missing. As well. That's a good shout. I do like that. And what would be cool as if you could add it as a weather effect. So like if it's raining, the stones look mossy. 100%. 100% song, but I love that idea, and that is definitely doable because I don't know if you remember the elemental stuff that we've got is that when it rains, the fire turns to obsidian. So it definitely could be done. It definitely could be done. I think that's a really good idea. So glad I thought of it. Charles Wilkins, how you doing? Charles Wilkins the fourth says, "Hey Aaron, thanks for the new mod. Great as always. Been a while since I've been. Yeah, it has, and I'm glad you're enjoying the mod. Glad you like it, buddy. I am glad. Right, here we go. So, it was such a good idea, that Songbird." When you tend to do the giveaway, asking for the friend who's fighting sleep, and it's not quite 10 p.m. You know what? Let's do it at. We'll do it at 10. We'll do it at 10. Well, in fact, we'll do it at 10:30. Sorry, I know I've just changed 10:30, and that's probably going to be the end of the stream anyway. That'll be 3 hours. So yeah, that's if you can hold on, if you can manage, we'll do it at 10:30. As I said, we'll just do it quickly. Three different keys. That's why I'm here to heckle and make more work for you with crazy wild ideas. Love it. Love it. But the joke's on you because once it's in there, the mod will be great. Oh! I had a GPU dump. Whatever that means. Oh, and I don't think I saved it either. This might be a good time. This might be a good time to do the giveaway. I was saying we haven't had any crashes for a long time, but with a new update, I've had a few. Oh, there's an update for the game. No. Oh no. Oh, I think that might be the end of it. I think that might be. Oh, what's the chances? Yeah, it's just started a 3 gig update. So, right, I think we're gonna have to do the giveaway then. Let's pull this up. Yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. Well, you know what? Hopefully the update fixes the crashing. But we didn't do too badly. The problem is, it's just at what point? At what point did that crash? And the fact it's updating as well. Can I stop the update? Because it's going to ruin my stream in terms of the connection. So let me see if I can open up Steam and pause the update, because I think we're going to have a little lag. Right, I've paused the download. Is that any better? Is that any better, people? Thank you so much, Rainbow Poo. Great name, by the way. Sweet, okay. You know what? We'll do the giveaway. We'll do the giveaway because, yeah, that ARC update is massive. Dang it. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so let me just start this now. Massive update. Yeah, just for some reason, just it booted us out the game and then started updating. So, don't know, crazy. Okay, so, as always, all you got to do is exclamation mark followed by raffle, all one word, in the chat, and it'll enter into the draw. And as I said, we'll pick 3 random winners. All you got to do is, if you do win, send me a message on my Discord, and I'll get that over to you as soon as possible. And yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, I think, and we'll continue with this build. But yeah, okay, good luck, everyone, and it's going to start now. So this is for Gothic Craft Premium Mod. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck. I can't believe crazy. If you win this, can you imagine? What are you gonna do with it? You're such an idiot. Oh. Oh no. 2 minutes, everyone. If you're wondering why everyone's spamming the chat, it's for the Gothic Craft Structures skin mod, and we're giving 3 copies away tonight. All you got to do is put exclamation mark followed by raffle, all one word, in the chat for a chance to win it, man. He would give it to me, says Chris. He would give it to me. Nunya says, I will buy it anyways, but only if you get some money, says Nunya. Go for it. You need to enter the competition, though. There we go. Enter the competition. You might get it for free. You might not need to buy it. So we've got a minute left, everyone. So 1 more minute. So if you want a chance to win it, exclamation mark followed by raffle, all one word. Good luck. I mean, most of us already have it. Yeah. Well, you know what? Still go for it and give it to someone. Give it to your friends, your family. Give it to your dog. If I win, I'll gift it to Dread, says Nunya. Oh, that's nice of you, man. Right, 10 seconds, everyone. Good luck. As I said, exclamation mark followed by raffle. I'm broke. If I don't get it, I'll just use my mum's money, says Rainbow Poo. Oh, it's funny. Join the other streams, though, because we've got more to give away, so we'll be doing that on a regular basis. And I'm sure I can get some more codes at some point from Wildcard as well. So, yeah, just if you haven't got the cash, I'm sure we'll be able to help you out. Right, okay, done. As I said, 3 copies to give away. Good luck, everyone, and congratulations to the following people. That is David B. Well done. The Reverend, and the last one, Treacherous. Well done, all 3 of you. So yeah, all you got to do is send me a message on my Discord and send me a DM, and I'll get them over to you as soon as possible. But yeah, for now, that's what we've got. Come back Thursday, because we will have some more to give away on Thursday as well. We'll be doing this. I never win anything, says Crazy. We've got more to give away on the next stream as well. But yeah, just join us on Thursday. Apologies that we didn't get to finish the stream in terms of the build. But yeah, it just gives us more to go at on Thursday. What I will do is I'll get back to the stage we were when I log back on after the download, or after the update, sorry. We'll get back to where we were. And yeah, so follow me, join me on Thursday. And yeah, we'll crack on with this castle. But yeah, congratulations to those who've won. As I said, join us again on Thursday. And we've got some more to give away then as well. But yeah, I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I would normally give you a bit of a showcase, but we can't because we're done. But yeah, thanks, everyone. And I will see you all on the next stream.